Hi guys, so this is part two. Yesterday or earlier we talked about place value. I showed you the beginning of this cool PowerPoint with decimals, and we talked about going to the tenths place. We're now going to talk about going a little bit further. So this is where we left off. We talked about this is a whole, so we have one whole. This is broken up into 10 tenths because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces. So it's going to go into tenths place. Now we're going to go into, guess what? You're right, the hundredths. So I want you to take a look at this. I see 5 whole rectangles colored in. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The last rectangle has 25 of the 100 equal parts colored in. So I hope that you guys remembered that looks like a flat, and the flat has 100 little tiny squares. So you can still see our rods. Here's 10, 20, and 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So this was easy to count because I can tell that this is 10, 20, and then I just had to count these, and this was 5. So we have 25 of the 100 parts colored in. That's going to give me 5 and 25 hundredths. So notice it has the 2 tens. Here's 1, here's 2 tenths, and then we've just got the 5. Write the amount shown. I see 8 whole rectangles colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And now I see 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Let me just wait for this to move out. Not the complete one. So if I'm missing one out of that rod, I know it's going to be 9. So I have 89. The last rectangle has 89 of the 100 equal parts colored in. So that's going to leave me with 8 holes and 89 hundredths. So you always say the number and then the last one that's there, the last place is the last name. So we've got 8 and 89 hundredths. Notice we had the 8 full rods colored in, and then we have 9 hundredths. Now you try this. Write the amount shown. Did you get tricked? I don't see any whole rectangles colored in. This rectangle has 56 of the 100 equal parts colored in. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 1, 2, 53, 54, 55, and 56. So remember, if we don't have any holes, what are we going to do? You're going to write a 0, the decimal point to show that this is not a hole, and we've got 56 hundredths. We've got, remember, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 6 hundredths. All right, so let's review the names of each place value column. We've got the ones, tens, hundreds. Then we've got the 1000s, because we're in this new family, 10,000s, 100,000s, the millions, 10 millions, and 100 millions. So let's label the columns again. Begin by labeling the ones column and then move to the left. So we're going to start at the ones. Ones, tens, hundreds, the thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s. Now the columns to the right of the decimal point need to be labeled. How do we label these columns? Do you guys remember? We've got tenths, has to have the TH, and hundredths. Now this is going to the thousands, but we don't need to know that in 4th grade. So let's zoom in on those numbers to the right of the decimal point, and let's label them again. So we've got the decimal point, we've got the ones and the tens. Now we've got the tenths and the hundredths.